Undoubtedly, one of the most common questions asked of video creators is, can I start making great quality videos using just my smartphone? The short answer is yes, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. The slightly longer version of this answer is, know that whenever you're asking yourself about equipment and logistics and what gear to use and what equipment to use, and you're not actually making videos at that point, then you're using equipment as an excuse. You're using it to not get started. First, get clarity on the message. First, understand that you have to do this. You have to put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone, start making videos, and everything else, all the gear and equipment and lighting and camera and mics, everything is going to fall into place. I'm here to guide you. Let's get started. Now, today's episode is all about shooting video with what you have and where you are. So before we get into all the equipment and all the technical stuff, I want you to understand how to storyboard your videos. The number one thing you need to know is that video is a form of storytelling. Every time you get in front of a camera, any kind of camera, a smartphone camera or a DSLR camera or whatever, you have to understand that somebody out there is watching you. You need to give them a reason to watch you. The reason that they're watching you is to either learn something, either to be inspired by you, to be educated, or just to have some kind of aspirational value for your videos, or because you're so entertaining and they want to watch you over and over again. Every video needs to have a story arc. The story arc typically starts with a problem, like we started this video with how to film videos with a smartphone. That's your problem, and I'm going to provide the solution. But before the solution, you want to escalate the problem a little bit. Talk about what the problem really means for your audience. How does it impact them? What does it not enable them to do? How does it hinder them or make their life more challenging? And then come to how you're going to talk about giving the solutions, and then end with a strong message at the end of what action you want them to take. With the storyboard set, and with what your message is and what you want to say, I'm going to start by telling you about how to position a smartphone, how to frame it, how to light it, what kind of stuff you need for audio, and we're going to incrementally add equipment so that you can understand that you can start with what you have and then level up. And eventually we're going to end up with how I shoot my videos, but how you can start with what you have and where you are. So let's go. Okay, so essentially all I've done now is place the camera on a windowsill so that the camera is looking at me while I'm looking at the light source, which is the natural light source, which is the window. So there's sunlight streaming in right now. And all I've done, this is the entire setup. So all I'm doing is sitting in a comfortable chair in my bedroom, looking at a natural source of light, and I have placed my smartphone camera in front of me. And literally, just if you have just this setup, and if you just start with this, then you can get a fairly good looking shot, and you can actually just start making videos that's all you need. Okay, so now I want to show you what happens when you're not facing the light and you're actually facing away from the light. So I'm picking up the phone and turning it around here, and you can see that, me, who is the subject, suddenly is not very well lit. In fact, it's pretty dark, and you can't really see me. You can't, make out a lot of things, and you don't want that. You don't want that kind of result, right? You want to make sure that you are facing the light source and that you, as the subject of the video, are well lit. If you're holding the camera in your hand, then you can see that the result is like a little bit shaky, and there's kind of an earthquake thing happening over here, and that's why you want to put the camera down in one spot so that you get rid of all of this shakiness. And now I'm going to put the phone down, and you can immediately see that, okay, that's a lot better, right? It's a lot more stable, and and my hands are free to gesticulate, which is really important for getting your messages across and having some kind of body language input into and getting your personality across as well. So you want to try and be hands-free whenever possible. All right, the next thing I want to tell you about is the audio. So now the audio is being picked up from your smartphone's built-in microphone. So you want to be able to be as close to it as possible. Like for example, right now I'm sitting about a foot away from the smartphone and the audio is being picked up from it. Now, if I move further, as some people try and do, they want to have like a more full-frame shot of themselves, but the audio quality is going to suffer a lot. And in video, it's really, really important that your audio quality be excellent, right? So you want to compromise maybe a little bit on the body shot, get up close to the camera so that the built-in microphone can pick up a clear audio of you, and that's going to make for a better video experience for your audience. All right, now if you want to level up just a little bit with your audio, so you want to use these little babies here, right? These are the headsets that typically come with every smartphone that you buy. Now, these ones I bought separately. They're from Skull Candy, and I'll drop a link below to them. You can either use the ones that came with your phone or buy any good quality headset which has a microphone built into it as well. So what this does is that it brings the mic closer to you so you can move further away. So let me demonstrate that by putting these in. And right now you can hear the audio without the headset being plugged in. So I'm going to plug it in. All right, now you can hear the audio with the headset plugged in. And what this does is that even if I were to move like a little further away, it would not affect the audio quality as much because the mic is moving with me. So this is the mic now. Now I'm not using the mic from the mobile phone. I'm using this mic. And so you have a little bit of flexibility. You can move around. You can have a little bit of more room, and you can have a little bit of better quality with your audio using this particular setup. You know how we always like to say that treat the camera like it's an actual person. So when you see a camera, you should be envisioning a person that you're talking to. So the basis of this philosophy is that your entire tone, how you shoot, where you shoot a video, all depends on who you're going to be talking to. And when you visualize who you're talking to, it's a friend, a guest who's come over, somebody who you're talking to on a very conversational level, then your entire framing and backdrop sort of becomes more apparent to you when you change your mindset and start thinking about the camera as an actual person who's walked in. So like, for example, right now I'm sitting in my lounge and the camera is positioned at my eye level, because guess what? If a guest were to walk in and I were to be having a casual conversation with them, they would be sitting right next to me. We would be both sitting on the sofa together, having a cup of tea, perhaps, and I would be talking to them at eye level, right? And so that's where you want to position the camera, because right now I'm going to be pretending the camera is you. You're a friend, you're in my house, I'm sitting in my lounge, we're sharing a cup of tea, and we're able to converse on the same level. Now imagine if the camera were high above me, then it would seem like it would be really uncomfortable. The person would be looking down at me while I'm talking to them. Or if I place the phone camera below me somewhere, then I'd be looking down at them, and that would be awkward as well, right? So in order to get this stability and to have the camera at this level, in this video I'm using a Gorilla tripod. And what I actually love about this tripod is that the legs are flexible, so you can put it on any prop whatsoever. So in this particular session, I've put this up on a chair. So I've positioned the chair. So I've positioned the chair in front of the sofa, and I've put the tripod on it, and the Gorilla pods just sort of wrap around the chair itself. So you need to find a prop that you can put such a tripod on. And of course, I'm dropping all the links to all the gear and equipment that I'm mentioning in this video down. So do check the description below for where you can buy such a tripod so that you can position your smartphone in a way that is conducive to a casual video. All right, now that you've shot your video, it's time to edit it. Download an app called Adobe Premiere Clip. So load up the Adobe Premiere Clip app, and it's really easy. You go to the plus button here to add clips that you want to edit. And since all the clips are stored inside your phone, click Device, choose Camera. I'm going to choose this clip. And let's do one more for a bit of variety. How about this one? Click done. All right, now we want to choose freeform. Okay, now essentially you can see here, if I play this video, you'll see a lot of stuff that I'm just getting ready
with the headphones. Okay.
So I want to take all of this bit out right up till here. Right, so I'm just going to drag this marker to the starting point that I want to start from. And if you see right at the end here, there's a lot of stuff right at the end of the video. Once I finish speaking,
quality, right?
hold, and I'm looking here and there. So you want to edit all that bit out as well, right? So you just drag this marker, show you guys here, and that's it. So you've edited out the bits that you don't want, and you've kept the bits that you do want. All right, in the second clip, it's a fairly simple clip, and I want to stop right there and edit the rest of it out. All right. Now let's add a title to this clip as well. So you go here, you click text title, and let's type in my amazing video. Done. And I want to maybe reduce how long this plays, and let's change the background color to our branding. There, that looks great. All right, go back to the clips, and I want to drag the title to be the first clip here, so I just hold this and I can drag it here. There we go. Now the clips are in order. Now I want to add some transitions here, so we go into the settings. Yes, I want fade in from black, fade out to black, and crossfade between clips. And now I want to add a music track. So go back to settings, click on the little musical note here, and choose from all of these. So let's go with streams. Click add. And yes, I want the audio to fade in. All right, I also want to make sure that the volume of the audio is not too loud. So let's go with, let's say 18%. So you can actually hear what I'm saying, because I want people to be able to hear the words that I'm using. So let's see how this looks.
All right, so now the next level of professional video quality.
That sounds good. Let's skip to the end.
You can see that it makes such a world of difference in audio quality.
Perfect. And that's done. All right, so now you want to be able to upload your video directly to wherever you need to place this. So you click on the share icon and you'll see all of these options. So let's go ahead and share this video on YouTube. So you go here, I'm going to go with the default resolution. And I'm going to add in a title here. Let's leave the description and the tags in for now, and we're going to change the setting to private because we don't want to share this just yet, and you hit publish. Now you want to have the YouTube app downloaded on your phone. That will make it easier, and you want to be signed into your Google and your YouTube account, so Adobe Premiere is going to sync seamlessly with it and upload your video directly to YouTube. And that's it. Your video is saved. Click OK. And go to your YouTube app. Go to my videos and just check that it's up there. And yep, 2 minutes ago. And it's up. You can go here and you can change your description, your title, add in tags, and all of that good stuff, and your video is up.
All right, so now the next level of professional video quality.
And it's great quality, isn't it? Look at that.
So typically you get headsets together with the headphones plugged in, and you can see that it makes such a world of difference in audio quality.
And that's your video all done and edited using just a smartphone. Okay, now that you've seen how the DIY basic setup looks, what I want to show you is give you a quick behind the scenes of what my setup looks like right now. So first things first, we put up a green screen behind us so that we can swipe out the background and you can see my great purple background, which you're used to by now, right? So how do we actually do that? Come along with me, let me show you. So as you can see, these are PVC pipes which are joined together, and we actually built this at home, and I'm going to link the YouTube video that we followed to build this with. So if you want to do that, you can do that yourself as well. Next, all we did was we bought a bright green piece of bed sheet, like literally. So this is just a cloth we got from the cloth market, and that's what you want to do because green is not in the skin tone, and so in your in your video editing software, you can actually take all the green out and swipe any background that you want. So when we take this green out, this is how it looks, and then we put in the purple background that we want in our videos. So that's how the whole backdrop works. Lighting. These are called softbox lights, and I'm going to just turn them around for 1 second to show you just how bright they are. And of course, all the links are going to be in the description below. Now, the advantage of softbox lighting is if you look at my face right now, one light is facing towards me and the other light is not. And you can see that there are shadows on my face and it's not very well lit. So I'm going to turn the light back on myself. And there you go. And now you can see that I'm evenly lit. Get as much light coming in so that you have the best possible video result. Next, I want to show you what my audio setup is like. So I use a Audio Technica lavalier mic, which I'm actually just gonna put down here. I literally just took this out from under my shirt, but this is what I use, and this plugs into a recording device called the Zoom H4n. So the audio is recorded separately and the video is recorded separately, which kind of keeps it safe, and then it's synced in the editing process. All right, next, the camera that I'm using is a pretty old version. So it's a Canon T2i, also known as a Canon 550D. Again, the links are in the description below if you want to go check that out. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes look of how you can shoot professional quality videos with just your smartphone and natural lighting, and then add equipment as you go along and level up and as you get more comfortable with the camera. So I really hope that you liked this episode. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and please share this episode with all the entrepreneurs in your network, whether inside Facebook groups or your own communities, who want to do video but are either scared to do it or don't think that they have the equipment required. And you can send this video to them so that they can start shooting video with just their smartphones and some natural lighting. So I hope that you will put inside the comments down below what you thought, your further questions, any concerns you have, and I will try my best to answer them. But if you want to get one-on-one with me, there's a unique opportunity that I've opened up. You can get on a one-to-one 30-minute free video content strategy consultation call with me using the link below, calendly.com/Salma Jafri. Go there, schedule a call with me, and let's get talking about how we can get your personal brand on video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.